銀河鉄道39エターヌル
All right, let's read Chapter 7 of Volume 3 of Galaxy Express 39 Eternal. This is a very long chapter. It's like 80 pages. We'll see the title here on our next page. We got a few pages of color. In the meantime, let's see what our introductory scroll has to say. 大星雲であろうと、恒星であろうと、惑星であろうと、その宇宙で永遠に存在し続けるものは何もない。With large star clouds existing, or whether it's that existing, or whether it's fixed stars existing, or whether it's planets existing, as for in the universe, eternally continuing and doing existence things, as for those, nothing exists. So nothing exists eternally. Nothing does existence eternally in the universe, whether it's planets, fixed stars, or giant star clouds. Hey, Riku. 長く生き残るには、生命体にしろ、構造物にしろ、強烈な意志の力が必要だ。Okay, so this is like for life forms or for manufactured objects. Strong will of strength is necessary. Yeah. So whether it's life forms or, again, like manufactured objects, or whether it's those, kyoretsu, intense, strong, severe strength of will, power of will is necessary. Okay? 気力に満ち溢れるもののみが only people full and overflowing with vigor, vitality, kiryoku, より長い存在を可能とする. Like a very long existence possibility to do. より長い? Yeah, okay. We'll go with the sort of traditional yori meaning. Yeah, so only people or only things, let's go with people, only people full and overflowing with vitality are able to do a long existence. 人もまたその中の一つの存在である. People also, I guess, also amongst those one existence are. So people are one of those amongst those existences, I guess. People are, yeah, hitotsu no sonzai, one of the existence among those, meaning that can live a long time with being overflowing with vitality. Okay. And we see the train. Tetsuro wa netteru wa doushita no shashou-san? As for Tetsuro sleeping, what happened or what's wrong, Mr. Conductor? Hi, yes. 実は次の停車駅はまんまとすユートピア。まんまとすまんまのまんむ。まんむとす。まんむとすユートピアなのですが、それがなくなって。Okay. As for the reality, or the truth is, as for the next train stopping station, it's Manmuto's utopia. Manmuto's utopia. It is, but that thing, nakunatte, it's become nothing. It's gone away. Nakunatta? Gone away. Become nothing. Hai, indeed. それに強大な武装感が右後方から39を追い抜いていきます。Okay, so yes, indeed. And in addition, a large like spacecraft or warcraft. Buso is like weapon ship. No, not Muso, Buso. Yeah. Busokan, an armed ship. A large armed ship from the direction of the behind right Migiato hole. We saw that was the direction that in the previous chapter the ship was approaching. Anyway, from that direction, it is, I guess, like closing in on the 39. Oinuku. Yeah, it's overtaking. Overtaking the 39 from the back right rear. Usokan, an armed craft, an armed ship. Sento Kanne, it's a warcraft or a warship, isn't it? Metanoid no, of metanoid, meaning like a metanoid ship. Or I guess metanoid no could also be asking a question. Like, is it metanoid? Either way, that's what she's kind of asking. Oh. All right, so we get the splash page here, and we get English. Wow. Let me try to get this whole page in here. We got to get the shine down here too. So there we go. Chapter 7. Have we seen this ship? It looks familiar. Yeah, I think this is the Yamato, right? Yeah. This is the Yamato. It has the very classic World War II pagoda style mast. It also looks like a classic sort of 20th century, 21st century ship. Yeah, it's the Yamato. Okay, the title here is Toro no Ono. Toro no Ono. Toro is a praying mantis, and Ono is axe. So axe of the praying mantis. Shura no Namida Ichi. Tears of the Shura, part 1. So axe of the praying mantis, we'll see what that's about, I guess. Shura, though, is a little bit of an odd term. We don't have time to go into it, but Shura is this reference to carnage and fighting, and sometimes is reference to this Ashura, or Asura, but Ashura. So I think it's a Buddhist term. It's tears of the Ashura, or tears of the Shura. So go look that up, I guess, for more information. We'll see what that's about, I think, as we get in through the chapter here. Now, again, this is weird because chapter 8 will be the same title, but part 2. And again, this chapter is like 80 pages, and the next one's like 50 or maybe 30. So I don't know why it was split into 2, but it's still a long chapter. So there we go. Enough talking. Let's keep going. Zoo. So there's the Yamato coming along here. This looks more like the back left of the train, but whatever. Okay, and we get a whole sequence. Matsumoto very fond of these types of sequences. Let's zoom in to get a little bit better image of the Yamato there as it's going along. Arewa. As for that thing, meaning that's ... 2299年に初めて宇宙へ 旅立った本格的な宇宙戦艦ヤマト. So it's the Yamato, and all this modifies it. In the year 2199, first into space launched or traveled Honkakuteki, the like original? Yeah, the genuine, the original spacecraft Yamato, or space warship Yamato. 私は恐ろしい. As for me, scared. So, scared, concerned. もちろん、外形外形 externals 外形もちろん外形はほとんど変わらないけど of course as for the externals completely haven't changed or nearly haven't changed. However, 内部は as for the interior parts, so the external parts have hardly changed. As for the interior parts, 大改装され飛行に okay, I think that's like in comparison. So as for the interior parts, a big modification being done. Yeah, remodeling, kaisou. And what did I say? Hiko? No. Kurabe. It is he. Hikaku. Hikaku ni, in comparison, naranai hodo kosei kosei tai ni henshin shiteru. Let's say, as for the interior parts, big remodeling being done, and comparatively to a not becoming extent of kosei tai. No. Oh, ha, 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 ha. That is kosei no. High efficient transformation. Henshin. Yeah. Or doing metamorphosis. Oh, it's doing transformation, doing disguise with high efficiency to a non-becoming extent in comparison. Okay. それが第一級の臨戦態勢で飛び抜けていった。That thing, meaning the ship that has all these things, number one levels, what did I say, Rinsen? Preparing for war. Oh, yeah, Rinsen Taisei. Okay, so that thing, meaning the Yamato, in the war preparation number one level, meaning I guess like the highest level of war preparation, just went past. It just flew past in that mode of number one level war preparation. Tobinokete. Oh, that's not what I was expecting. It went preeminently. That's odd, but okay. I guess this is Kanon-san. We can see the furigana here are in katakana, so, and desu, and ga, so all in katakana, so this is Kanon. Zenki-kan, all engine cars. Zen weapon system が全力何々状態です。Okay, so all engines and all weapon systems, that's the pronunciation. And this is what, Buki Keiso or something, Keito. All weapon systems at full strength something condition it is. So these two kanji are we want kado, operation. Okay, so all strength operating condition it is. All the engines and all the weapon systems of the Yamato. なんで、伝説の対戦艦がマナ尻を消して Okay, so why that legendary great warship is deciding Manajiri. Manajiri. Okay, Manajiri is corner of the eye. This is an expression. Manajiri o keshite, with one's eyes flashing. I guess like to fix the corner of the eyes. Hey, Tutsuke, how's it going? Yeah, so why is that legendary battleship flashing its eyes? And in this sense, this is like meaning about readiness for war, readiness for battle. 多分、マンムートスユートピアの消滅に関係があります。Probably, Manmuto's utopia's disappearance, annihilation, relation existing. So a relation probably exists to the annihilation, disappearance of Manuto's utopia. すべての高解答を消して all of the sailing lights erased or put out, banished. So again, talking about Yamato, that the Yamato has basically dampened, put out all of its sailing lights. I believe. Kokai to? Yeah. Kokai is sail or voyage. All of its voyage lamps, lights. 39にも何も信号を起こらず通過した。Even to the 39, no signal transmitting, without transmitting any signal, did passing. So it even passed the 39 without transmitting a signal. Tsuko. Oh, is it Tsuka? It's Tsuka, right? Yeah, Tsukashita. So it even passed the 39 without transmitting any signal. Now, that's not naruhodo. Yeah, that is. All right, let's just actually here, hold on. It's gonna be something te. Yohodo, very much. Ooh. Yohodo Keikyu 自体に備えてのこと. Okay, is that KQ, like urgent? Please be KQ. No, it's not. Okay, that is katai. Oh, kinkyu. Kinkyu, urgent pressing emergency. Okay, very much. Let me try this again then. Yohodo or yoppodo keikyu jitai ni sonaete no koto. Preparing of an event, preparations of an event, of a thing that's very much urgent condition, urgent circumstances. Yeah, state of emergency. Jitai. Kinkyu jitai. And that should be sonaete, right? Yeah. Equipped for. Have at the ready. Being at the ready for. Preparing for. Okay. Suddenly. Bipash. Or bipa. Korea nanda. As for this, what is it? So what is this? Oh, we briefly see Claire, and there's Mikun. Oh. Oh. So there appear to be some like dark projectiles or something. Kuka no denshi ga hashiri mawatte imasu. Okay, so electrons are running around in space. Or electricity is running around in space. Denshi. Yeah, it's electrons. Electrons are running around in space. これはマンムトスユートピアの破片. As for this thing, or as for these things, they are fragments of Manmuto's utopia. Okay, so another planet has exploded. Dakejinaku, just that it isn't. So it's not just that. その多様形を含む全世界の暗黒爆裂の名残. So it's not just that, that solar system including, oops. Yeah, including that solar system, all planet systems, darkness, exploding something, bakuretsu, of nagori. What is nagori? Oh, the remains. So it's the remains of like darkness explosions of all the planet systems, including the sun system. Okay, so in other words, it wasn't just Manmuto's utopia, it was all the planets and the solar system. So just like Earth's solar system, everything got annihilated. 私たちの空間軌道内の気流にも気圧にも何の影響もないけど、偶然か誰かの意志か. Okay, so our space orbit or space railways, interiors, kiryu, flowing airflow. Yeah. Even in that, and even in the air pressure, even what sort of influence or effect, eikyo, not existing, but, oh, okay, so that's nani no monai. So again, putting this all together, remember they're in like a tube or whatever. So for the inside of our railway or orbit, as for that space inside there, even the airflow or even the air pressure, there's no influence, no effect. Again, guzen ka, is it natural? Is that guzen, or no, is it an accident? Somebody's will, question mark? So in other words, what did this just happen? Did someone make it happen? Was it an accident, unexpected? Was it somebody's will? Zenseikei, all star systems, or all stars in this system. This is like the entire star system. Ankoku bakuretsu, a darkness explosion. So Tetsuro is certainly thinking what I've already said. Taiyo kei no shoumetsu yorimo, even more, wait, well, let's keep going. Sore o sarani nan okubai ni mo okiku shita. So even more than the annihilation of the solar system, the Earth solar system, that thing, meaning what they're seeing, is all the more several 100 million times even bigger. Okay. Hakkai jikken, an explosion experiment. An explosion experiment. We saw those words in the previous chapter. Hakkai jikken, explosion experiment. Kore ni kurabereba, kuruminaito no bakuhatsu nante miniature no hanabi. To this thing, if compare. So if we compare to what we're seeing here, this thing, milky, I keeps doing that. Walnut Knight's explosion and whatever, it's a miniature firework. So Walnut Knight was a miniature firework compared to, if we compare to this thing. Okay. Oh boy. So kind of hard to show. Let me try adjusting the light again. There we go. We get, that's like a go. Let me darken it a little bit more. Okay, so more bits and pieces flying. Zenseikei ni dorei no seimeitai ga. Okay. Dorei, this is going to be like how many? I thought it would be dorei. in the entire solar system, basically how many life forms? Life forms of what status or stance, position, rank? Good eye, right? Good eye, not E. Yes, it is E, but not in this case. Doregurai. Doregurai no seimeitai ga. So again, in the life form, in the entire solar system, in all the solar system, what extent of life forms, meaning died or were there? Kento mo tsukanai wa. Even like a guess, not able to do, I guess, not able to guess. Kento is to estimate an aim mark. This is the same kento as the registration mark, I believe. Even a game, a guess, an estimate, basically can't do, not able to make one. Zenginga kei ga hokai shita to kangae nasai. What? Yeah, it is Holkai. All right, so basically can't guess. All of the Milky Way system? All of the Milky Way system, think of doing destruction. Think of the collapse of the entire Milky Way system. Holy cow. Dot, dot, dot. Okay, this is like, as for the ahead direction, kurai. It's darkness. It's dim, it's hazy. What is this going to be? Shinko hoko. The direction of movement, direction of travel. Shinko hoko wa kurai wa. So as for the direction of travel, it's dim, it's dark. Kore ga ankoko bakuratsu no tokus nani. This thing is the darkness explosion's something. Special after bit. What would that be? Toppa? Is it Toppa? Let me check that really quick. No, I was thinking of this kanji. That's not it. Okay, come on. Where are you? Did I miss it? Oh, there it is. Tokucho. Feature or trait, characteristic. Kore ga ankoku bakuretsu no tokucho. This thing, the darkness, the dimness, this thing is the characteristic feature or trait of a darkness explosion. Okay, so they're entering a place that's kind of like kurai. Watashi wa osoroshii wa, Tetsuro-san. Demo kujikenai. Okay, as for me, scared. So I'm scared, Mr. Tetsuro. However, kujikenai. That's about like giving up, right? Not giving up. Yeah, it won't be crushed, won't be broken. Ore mo da yo, boku mo da yo, Kara-san. Me also. It's me too, Ms. Claire. So I'm the same. Boku ni wa yaru koto ga aru. As for to me, doing things exist. So there are things that I have to do. Brain is having trouble with boku. Boku wa nan no tame ni umarete kita ka? As for me, for what purpose came to be born? So why was I born? Sono ryu ga shikkari aru hazu da. That reason properly exists and ought to do. So that reason ought to exist. Or properly exist or something. Oh, he's getting more and more intense. それを自分で確かめるまで until confirming that thing by myself. That thing through my own means or through myself until confirming. 絶対に着音は吐かない吐くもんか Absolutely. As for 着音, a weak sound? As for a soft sound, will not spit out. Spitting out, like, how could I do that? Okay, this is some sort of expression. This must be some sort of expression. Jaku-on. Yeah. So, haku is to emit, vomit. Confess, give up, make a comment. So again, this is some sort of expression. Like again, until I confirm it for myself, absolutely. As for a weak sound, will not. Damp sound, soft sound will not emit that. So I guess like I won't be quiet. And then again, this is sort of a rhetorical question, which is like emitting thing. How could that be? Like how could I do that? In any case. All right. 私はカノン39と一心同体. As for me, canon. So I'm canon. With the 39, one heart, same body. What? I feel like this has all like been non sequitur. Meitru san tomo, Tetro san tomo, Krea san tomo, Shasho san tomo, Doko made mo issho. Even with Meitru, even with Ms. Meitru, even with Mr. Tetsuro, even with Ms. Claire, even with Mr. Conductor, anywhere together. Or wherever together. Okay. Maybe going into the darkness is scary and they're all stating their intent. Me. Mochiron mi-kun. Oh, and of course mi-kun. Anata to mo isho. Also with you together. Doko mademo. Anywhere. Nago. Meow. Bee. Okay. Zenpo ni kyodai energy. So in the head direction, giant energy. Zenpo. Yeah. In the forward direction, giant energy. Eh? Why is that coming from here? Oh. Okay, suddenly we get a full page here of the Yamato with English. Wow. Okay, presumably that's what it fired. Okay, a large explosion. Zoom in here. And wow. Okay. Yamato ga Hado Hadoho o utta wa. Okay. So the Yamato fired the wave movement cannon. Hado? Or is it like Hadouken? Yeah, the wave motion cannon. Okay. Yamato shot the wave motion cannon. Nannen furikashira ne? Oh, what does furi mean in this sense of a suffix meaning with time? It means this means like it's been a few years, I wonder, hasn't it? Let's see. Oh no, it's buri. Yeah, so this is like after a period of time. Yeah, nannen buri kashira ne? Several years, many years after since I've last seen it. I wonder, hasn't it? Nagai. This is silence. It's not chinmoku, is it? It is chinmoku. Nagai chinmoku o yaburete. Like destroying a long silence. Destroying a long silence, I guess, since firing the cannon. Hado ho o honki de utta wa? Truly, seriously fired the wave motion cannon? Okay. So she's asking this question. Did they seriously fire that? It's been how many years? Do we know who captains the Yamato? I don't remember. Ankoku bakuretsu no chushinten o hakkai shita no desu. Okay, so it did the destruction of the central point of the darkness explosion. So it did destruction of the central point of the darkness explosion. それを確実に実行できる能力を持った艦が撃ったこの一撃が新しい幕開の幕開き opening of the curtain Oh, Mako. Oh, it is Aki. Rise of the Curtain. Yeah, okay. Oh, like the opening act. Okay, a new opening act, a new opening, new beginning. So this was that thing, meaning the canon. Like truly kakujitsu or earnestly? Certainly. That thing certainly Jiko. Practice, performance, execution. Ability, held ship, fired. Okay, so the ship that held that certain ability. No, that practice ability. I guess that performance. This is, I guess, is the execution ability. So the ship that held that ability to perform, possibly perform, it's certainly that thing, meaning in the canon, fired that thing. This one attack, this one volley, this one attack, yeah, a new opening, a new beginning. Ankoku bakuratsu no chushinten. Oh, that might be Tetsuro. Ankoku bakuratsu no chushinten. The center point of the darkness explosion. Is that Tadose? Like the moving place? Tadol. Hyperactivity? No. I was going to say, wait a minute, what? Okay, it's not ta. Ido? Ido. Oh, this is like migratory. Yeah, we'll go with like migratory. Ido say. Yeah. Ido say black hole no chushin to omoeba wakariyasui wa. Okay, so a migratory or a moving black hole's center, if think, it's easy to understand. So it's easy to understand if you think of it as a migratory black hole or the center of a migratory black hole. Nanimo kamo suikomu. Nanimo kamo suikomu doa o fukitobashi tojita. Okay, oh yeah, sucking in everything. So think of it as a migratory black hole. Sucking in everything and blowing away of the door did closing or closed it. Ukitobasu. Yeah, blowing away the door and closed it. So that's what the Yamato did. Doao, the door? Tetsudo's always ready with those easy questions. Okay. So there we go. Now we get some lights in the distance here. Oh, that might be the Yamato, like turning back on its lights. All right, we'll see. What do we got here? Koukai to ga mieru. Oh, the navigation lights visible. So I can see the navigation lights. Yamato ga. Presumably that's Tetsuro. And this is Shasho. Yamato ga Kokai to o naniketa no desu. Hai. Ooh, what is that as a verb? Tsukeru. To light. Tsuketa no desu. Hai. So the Yamato lit the navigation lights. Indeed. Okay. That is about 20 pages in this 80-page chapter. So we're going to pause there. We've gotten the opening volley, literally, of what this chapter might be about. We'll continue with this next time. Where is this going? Who knows? What does that have to do with a mantis axe and Tears of the Shura? Who knows? We'll find out maybe next time.